Hello all, welcome back to Kalpavana. So today I'll be taking you all to a small tour on the vegetable gardens and stuff like that. I don't want to make you all jealous, but here is our tomato plants. We wouldn't stake the tomatoes. We do a single stem tomatoes, but we go on and string these tomatoes. As you can see, these are some great tomatoes which is coming up. So great growth and really good growth here. So what we have done is, so as you can see here, we have removed all the side or suckers or branches which is coming out. So what we would do is we would go like this, cut this out, and I'll come and cut it out later. So we'll cut this out so that there is a single stake which is going on. See, as you can see here, this is the one. So you would cut this out and you would keep growing this so that you can see as the number of tomatoes here are increasing from here, as you can see. So these are what we want. We want bigger size tomatoes and more tomatoes in one single I would say cluster, rather than multiple clusters coming up with small tomatoes. So which gives us good weight proportion, and also which gives us good options to start marketing it very well. Here we have aubergines, the family of aubergines, and we have brinjal here which is coming up really well. And as you can see, there are quite a good amount of brinjals which is growing, and I can show you some big ones. Here you go. This is a really good one coming up, and here you go. There is a very good one here. So, and yeah, there are different types here. That is a green brinjal. This is a purple brinjal. There might be a white brinjal here around. And guess what? This is capsicum. Not a really good growth. This was an experiment what we did, but this is capsicum growing really well. I wouldn't say not really well, but at least growing to the home needs. And this is one wild tomato. We have just left it without doing anything. Here one, here and there. And this is cauliflower. We've actually put a net on here to make sure we have good growth and less pests. So the way how we control the pest is like this. And we have another problem. We have a lot of peacocks in our farm. So we are trying to save our cabbages, rather calories and everything from the peacocks, and we are staking it, or sorry, we are actually netting it. So here is another family of brinjal, which I probably feel it is white. It's growing really well and having really good, I would expect to have a really good harvest from this. And again, we are back to our another brinjal bed. This is growing really well and having really good fruits on it. So as you can see, there are quite a good amount of fruits which is coming up. It's not ready yet, but there are a very few which is ready. But we are expecting another week or so to have completely ready, to have everything completely ready. We have a few big ones, as you can see here. We have a few big ones, and which should be ready in another couple of days. Here you go. We have a few big ones, and here. So yeah, so again, single staking of tomatoes, as you can see. So, and let me take you to few of the beds where we have greens and few other stuffs. So yep, so this is radish bed, which was an experiment bed which didn't come out really well. So maybe we'll see if we get a few little harvest at least from this. We tried to do something and this has gone for a toss. This is completely weeded, so we'll have to clean this up, add a bunch, and come up with whatever we want to grow here. So this is again cabbage, and cabbage here, cauliflower here, followed by brinjals. Though we have a lot of weeds, I'm seeing really good healthy growth here, so that's encouraging. And we have few flowering plants here. Though the growth is not really good, it's giving us a few flowers, not complaining about it. And this is coriander or cilantro, so where I'm seeing really good growth, really great germination, and hopefully I'm able to get good harvest from this. This is fenugreek. So as you can see the lane here, this is fenugreek which has come out really well. And this is carrot growing, but it is really dense, so I'm not expecting a great harvest in this. This one we have planted again cilantro, another bed, so which should follow the one which is coming up already. So the harvest of that should be following the harvest of this. So this is two types of radish: red globe on your left side, and ivory white, which has a capacity to grow up to about 1.5 foot, as long as 1.5 foot. So that's on the right hand side. So, and again 1.5 beds of spinach. So how we are controlling the weeds? We have a trampoline like this, or tarpaulin, which we are actually putting on top of the bed after every harvest for a week or so. That way all the weeds are suppressed, and then we clean up the weeds, and then we start sowing the seeds. So this cycle would continue till we are able to manage weeds with hands. So that's not the case yet. And we have few other plantings which we did last week. Let me take you to that. So we have been planting quite a good amount of veggies here. So as I told you, we have a good amount of flowering which is growing really well. So this is our shallots and garlic. So we have 2 shallots and 1 garlic, which is sharing space. So this bed is completely shallots. This bed is half shallots and half sweet potato, and this bed is potatoes. Again, this bed is potatoes. So this is 2 weeks old potato. So you can see potato germinating actually. So here. So this is a 2 weeks old bedding. That is a single week. So that's still coming up, but I can see a few popping up. Here, as you can see here. So here and a few here. Yep. So I'm happy to see all the germination, all the things coming up. And yeah, we have a good growth of bananas and stuff like that. And yep, I have one plant here which I thought was gone, but still it is growing. So this is mehendi. I really don't know what we call it in English. This is mehendi, and this is usually used as a natural dye. I mean burgundy color mostly. That's it. Thank you all. Have a great day. Bye.